jumps off of the highway onto another highway. I'm not
The one where the one that goes towards, yeah.
So we took that onto one of the highways. One of the cops made it. The first guy was fine. The second guy just fucking full sent at 100 miles an hour in the back of us.
In situations like that, it's really hard to calm and be constantly looking behind you to keep from getting pitted. So in those situations, the person in the passenger seat really needs to be on comms. And like the minute that you think y'all are boxed, be like, we're boxed at, and just give a location and describe everything around you of what can help us get to that. Because we hear sirens, we see lights, like it helps a lot. We just need to be in the general area. As long as y'all can give a general location, I hear sirens, I hear where the chase is going and which way it's headed. I can follow the sound. So, if people have to ask for comms during a chase, you're probably not giving enough comms. But like I said, it just comes with experience, comes with time. So, same with driving during chases, same with interference. Like, there's a certain art to interference where you only want to interfere at crucial moments, because otherwise, if you're just slamming cops constantly, they're just gonna get mad and they're either gonna fucking just shoot you or they're gonna just pit the absolute fuck out of you. Like what I did at the highway there, where we all drove through that gap and I just slowed down there. Like, that's what interference is. It's not ramming a cop when they're just sitting still and all of that. It's strategically pitting them and trying to get the person distance. You're not trying to crash out their car.
Yeah, because the more aggro you usually are, they get like 10 times more aggro.
Yeah, and they won't get aggro and interference. They'll get aggro in the car they're trying to catch.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about the interference cars. They'll just go even harder on the main car they're chasing.
Mm-hmm. So just remember that if you're interference, however hard you hit those cops, the car that has all the loot in it or the car that you're trying to get out, they're going to feel that. There's blowback to that. So remember that. And it's like, you don't even really have to pit them. Sometimes you just have to be in their fucking way. Like, if someone's going down a 2-lane road and you're between the car they're chasing and the cop, just swerve in front of them. Just try to be in their way. Sometimes you don't even have to pit them. Sometimes if you're close enough to them, it psychs them out and they'll fucking crash on their own. It's just about applying pressure. Yeah, rolling blocks is really fucking good. Just to like get
being a nuisance sometimes is honestly just enough. Like, literally just being in the area kind of spooks them, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna start brainstorming some new blocks, standing still blocks and rolling blocks. Honestly, every time we've done rolling blocks, it's actually gone really fucking well, as to opposed to like sitting blocks. So issue is you kind of almost need 2 cars to really do successful rolling blocks. But yeah, rolling blocks work really fucking well. So yeah, we'll jump back on this GT Academy thing. We'll do some stuff on either tomorrow or Saturday. We'll do what we did last time. We'll have someone getting chased. And the person in that car will give comms, and the person driving will work on what you would do to get away. You have a car chasing, that would theoretically be a cop, and then you're gonna have another car in interference that has to keep track of the comms that the lead car is giving. I think it worked pretty well last time. Sound good?
I would agree.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
And I'll drop some more blocks for us and swaps. And we'll have to actually practice those so people actually know when I call them out what they are, or when someone calls them out. It makes fucking earlier when we were like, okay, red garage swap. Do you know red garage swap? Do you know hotel swap? Like, there won't be any of asking that. Someone says, we're doing this block, we're doing this swap, everyone knows what it means, everyone knows where to go, everyone knows their places. That's all you got to say.
I look forward to that because I think we, I'm just going to say this right here. We are a very good crew. We are very tight knit. We get along very well. We synergize very well with each other. However, the one thing that we do lack is communication. We need to learn, we need to utilize that, and we need to put it into play. I guarantee you, the way that we work together when it comes to getting out of situations like this, if we were to say, let's go to Red Brick, let's go to Mall Swap, let's do Sewer Snatch, and if everybody knew exactly where that was and how quickly we could do it, we'd be getting out almost every single fucking time. But we need to utilize the knowledge in front of us, and Caden is gracious enough to teach everybody.
Yeah, I know. I could be better. I could be better at taking people out and showing them more of that shit, but
yeah. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in anything I just said. All right, well, good to know that I am correct.
Chime in on that and also say yes, knowing how the blocks is important, but if our comms are as tight knit as they should be, then we shouldn't need to be doing the blocks or the swaps. You know?
Sometimes you're gonna need them.
You know,
you're gonna
it depends. It depends. It depends on how bad the actual chase is going. Really, like
yeah.
To an extent, I understand what you're saying, but like sometimes blocks and swaps are kind of have to do them.
Yeah, with how PD runs in the city and as deep as they get, sometimes it doesn't matter how good of a driver you are.
I guess when I
sometimes
say
you're gonna
that,
need them.
I mean swaps particularly then, and not blocks.
I am more apt to go to blocks more than I am go to swaps. It's always kind of an escalation thing for me. I think with or really depending on what job you're doing. If we're doing a heist, a swap is always just something I'm down to do because it gets the shit out. I don't want to jump straight to a swap. I want to do a chase first. I want the person to get
100%.
chased. I want cops to be able to chase for a good bit, and then we move to a swap for a heist. When it comes to boosting, once we get further up in boosting, we can't swap. We have to do blocks. That's the only way. The car is the fucking loot. You have to get that car out. So rolling blocks is going to be fucking so goddamn important when it comes to boosting. And that takes a lot of synergy, so.
Yep, that's what I will agree with, is it is going to take a lot of synergy, and we can do it. I know we can.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
The more we do jobs, the more we work together, the more we know how our comms are, the more we know how people drive, how they think. It helps a lot.
I will say I do kind of like that we have a smaller crew, because I feel like if we had fucking 30 people like Tenchi, this would be impossible.
It would be a bit more difficult. If it were that case, though, I would...
It'd be impossible to, or harder to kind of dial in and rein together, but once we got them, I mean, at least with the smaller crew we have, we can lock in our comms, communications, and as people come in, we can shoot them away.
Kowalski, he's the guy in the gray hoodie right here. He made it in. But
I mean, I think we got this.
I think with a larger group, if I were to go teach like 5 or 6 people these things, I would make it their jobs to go and teach the rest of the group. It wouldn't be like a whole fucking wide thing. It'd be kind of like a hierarchy thing. But right now, I think we're small enough that we can kind of do this all together. That'd be awesome, dude.
But on the plus side, we did do math today. I'm pretty sure that's a spot on a bingo card somewhere.
I was actually surprised. I thought we failed it. You guessed the last one and you got it right. So.
The last 2, I guess, because you guys' answer was a little like too late on the second to last one, so I just hit greater than, got them right.
Let's go check in on Casper.
still got 80 months, right?
Yeah, you can work it off fairly easily.
I definitely think Matt could
Yeah,
teach
I
these
don't think I've
guys
ever
some
seen it
stuff.
before. What's your name?
I mean, there are people in this, like Alex and Adam and he and I, when we had that hour-long chase with Croc, like, those comms they weren't perfect, but they were really fucking solid. Which is why everybody ended up getting out.
The
I
guard's
just
not
let Arlo
coming down.
Jackson know he has the visitor. He's gonna be very confused when he gets here.
That's crazy.
It's... Well, I guess it doesn't show how many months they have left.
Nah, only what they're sent down for.
You're making me blind. I just like... I think P and I plan on trying to pivot this into a boosting... not maybe a racing crew. I don't think everybody's thing here is racing. I know most of us here are interested in racing. But we're probably pivoting into like a boosting racing heist crew and not really as much gang shit, so. We're definitely gonna start focusing on boosts more and jobs. Downshift racing team. It's funny, there's a group in the city that has the opposite initials of that. There's SD for Street Demons. There's some really fucking good drivers in the server, like holy shit, man. You have Goofy or Neutron over here now, who, he's not playing Goofy here, he's playing somebody else. But you have him here, fucking Monkey Man, dude. There's other people I have never heard of, but, because I don't think they stream, but they're really fucking good drivers. Like, I'm gonna have to fucking get I'm actually gonna have to buy a car that's fucking meta for me to, like, actually keep up with them. To even, like, place top 3. Like, if I practice the tracks enough, I'll probably do consistently top 5, but, like, I don't know if I'll never be on fucking Neutron's level. Hands down, I will never.
Dante, this is Luca.
I could compete with Monkey Man if I learned the tracks.
He's an earlier storm.
If I learned the tracks, I could compete with Monkey Man, but I don't. He'd probably still do a lot more consistently better than me.
Time. Earlier storm.
Another fellow degen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all of us awake right now.
I think we're.
Who got down?
Wait, what? I'm sorry, Luca.
Who was in prison?
The one right next to you.
Maybe the man to your left.
What you got 10 for, man?
I'll be honest. I got chased by 3 of them, and then I got got honestly.
Yeah, but what did they get you for? Evading or?
Jewelry store.
Yeah, I was evading.
Yeah, he got caught out of the J store, but the other 4 got out. So.
Yeah.
He took one for the team. Good shit, Casper.
Yeah, I hope you guys